Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine wisdom and knowledge in this reading today. Any negative energies being sent our way, please return them back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Okay, let's find out. What is the tea? That's the deck we're using today. What's the tea deck? So let's find out what the tea is. Okay. We have bad reputation, bad karma. Okay. Scarcity tactics, karmic friends. Says can't fully trust them. Tension, secrets, competition. Keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. We have ignoring, boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy, crying over you, and too busy winning. Okay. Let's grab out just a couple more, because this is going in a couple different places. Spirit, just give us two more cards to clarify. Okay, we have girl fight. All right. We have unbothered and marrying for money. Okay. So somebody's experiencing bad karma. This bad karma could be that they have a bad reputation now. Scarcity tactics. Somebody is trying to make you feel like you're in a state of lack. They're trying to put you on edge. Now, I'm not really getting past person or romantic person. I'm getting this is a friend, a karmic friend here with karmic friends and girl fights. This is a friend or former friend of yours that you thought you could trust. They stabbed you in the back, it seems like. Now they're experiencing bad karma. What they've done to you, they could have tried to wreck your reputation, but this could have backfired on them and wrecked their reputation. We have ignoring here. So you're probably ignoring this person. With boss daddy here, this could be you, or this could be somebody that you're involved with. There could have been a competition between the two of you. I'm almost feeling like this is a workplace situation with boss daddy being here. I feel like this is someone who you work with, who you thought was a friend of yours. Meanwhile, they went to the boss and tried to ruin your reputation, bad reputation being right above boss daddy. They tried to use some kind of tactics here to jeopardize your job. It didn't pan out. Went back on them. Now they're upset about it with this crying over you. You're ignoring this situation. You're too busy winning and you're unbothered. Now, with marrying for money out here, this person could be having an affair with the boss or have some kind of crush on the boss. This is a suck up, I feel like. I'm not getting like marriage as in a relationship, like a romantic partnership. I'm getting that whoever this karmic friend is, they're trying to kiss the boss's ass and suck up to the boss for money to try to ruin your reputation. This could possibly be over a promotion. You might be vying for the same position at work or for a raise or something like that. This strikes me as somebody who pretends to be your friend to your face, then goes behind your back and makes up lies about you to your boss to try to ruin your reputation because they're in a place of scarcity and they want to be top dog at work. Meanwhile, you're over here, your work is speaking for itself. You're too busy winning. You don't care. You're ignoring this person. You're unbothered. And this is driving them crazy. Okay, so let's get some tarot on this just to get more information. But yeah, I'm not getting a romantic situation from this. I'm getting a workplace situation. Like this person is like a little two-faced suck-up that smooches the boss's ass and then runs around and talks shit about everybody else that works there behind their back. And I feel like this person has a reputation for doing this. We have the Six of Pentacles out here and the Lovers. This person could be having an affair with your boss. This person also could have a bad reputation around there for carrying on romantic relationships at work. With the Six of Pentacles here, this is somebody who's looking to give something in order to get something. So I feel like this person could even be like propositioning the boss sexually in order to gain and get ahead at work. And this is leading to bad karma for them. Let's get more. Like this is the kind of person that's with the Six of Pentacles being here, like I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. That's the type of energy I'm getting from this. Let's see, why is bad karma out here? This person is trying to juggle with the Two of Pentacles out here. They're trying to juggle some kind of situation. I do feel like there was some kind of romantic involvement between. I'm not getting romantic involvement with you. I'm getting with your boss. They're trying to juggle like a workplace affair with their position at work. And if it wasn't with a boss, it could be with a coworker. Why is bad reputation out here? And if that's the kind of person that this is, I'm sure people know about it, and I'm sure they do have a bad reputation. This is too many cards. I'm just going to take the top and the bottom. Okay. We have Queen of Wands to the Empress. Now, you might be in this Queen of Wands energy or this Empress energy. I have a feeling, though, that this person tries to come off like they're the Empress. They try to make it seem like they're the head bitch in charge at work. Like everything has to be run through them, even if they have no authority over you. They're going to act like they do. They're going to act like they know more than you. They're going to try to tell you what to do in your job when they're just a coworker. They're not a boss. They're not a manager. They have no position of authority over you, but they want to act like they do. Queen of Wands here. This is somebody who's stable, emotionally mature, financially stable. This is probably your energy I'm getting from this. This is the way you behave at work. You mind your own business. You do what you have to do. You're not in everybody else's business. You're just there to work. You try to have a friendship with this person. You tried to be on good terms with this person and not get on their bad side because they are a pain in the ass. That's what I'm getting from this Empress. Usually the Empress is a good card, but I'm getting like somebody, when I look at this with this reading, somebody who's high and mighty and wants to lord over everybody around them. And they have a reputation for this. Like, you might have started this job and heard rumors about this person, and you might have tried to make the best of the situation, be on good terms with them, not prejudge them based on what other people told you about them. But I'm guessing if you did and you let your guard down with them, it blew up in your face because they're a backstabber. Hey, why is scarcity tactics out here? Okay. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands, which is Wounded Warrior, and the Death card, which is about change and transformation. So you gave this person a chance. They stabbed you in the back, basically. They used some kind of tactics against you to turn on you. You now realize what they are. They try to damage your reputation. They try to get you in trouble at work. You're in this wounded warrior energy. You're broken and battered, but you're still standing. You're continuing on. You realize what this person is now and the type of person that they are, and you put this situation to death. You put your guard up with them. You've realized this person's reputation was true. They're not a good person. They're not somebody you want to interact with. You want to keep it basically like to a minimum of communication with this person, only when necessary. I feel like you've learned your lesson with the Nine of Wands here. You've learned your lesson from dealing with this person and trying to befriend this person. And now you've got your guard up against them. You've put this situation to death. Now you're only interacting with them, I feel like, when it's absolutely necessary. Hey, why is karmic friends out here? And with the karmic friend cards, it says you can't truly fully trust them. There's tensions, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So you were not trying to compete with this person. You just thought, you're in a work situation. You could be on good terms. You could be friendly with this person. But they were secretly in competition with you. They have this mentality of keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay. Yeah, with the Chariot here in reverse, they don't want you to get ahead of them. They don't want you moving up the ladder over them. With the Magician here in the reverse, um, they're trying to stop you from getting ahead. The Magician in the upright is about manifestation. This person's a manipulator. When it's in the reverse, this is about somebody who's manipulative and uses dark energies. I'm not going to say they're using black magic because that's not necessarily the case. But if they're going around spreading lies about you, lies and manipulations are a form of magic and energy work. So this person didn't want you to get ahead. They didn't want you rising above them. They didn't want you moving on above them. They were trying to manipulate the situation so that you wouldn't get ahead and they could be on top of you. With the Strength here, you're finding your inner strength to deal with this person. It's a difficult situation. Just being around them and not knocking them out is probably taking all the inner strength that you have. With the Knight of Pentacles here, they did this because they thought they were going to get some financial come up. This is a slow moving energy, a stable energy. This could be you You could be a stable person. You work hard, you keep to yourself, you don't rush in, you're not in everybody's business. You're just there to work, get your pentacles, and go home. But this situation is requiring a lot of strength for you to have to go in and deal with this person every day at work, because they really were trying to come up against you behind your back. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see the Ten of Swords come out, and they were trying to stop you from moving forward in your career so that they could get ahead. This is the kind of person that will do anything to get ahead. They don't care what lows they have to stoop to. They don't care who they have to stab in the back. They're money hungry, manipulative, narcissistic. So why is girl fight out here? Let's see. Okay, with girl fight, this says arguments, physical fights, at war, competing. All right, with the Seven of Pentacles here, this is about putting in the hard work, reaping the benefits of your labor. So they feel like they need to compete with you because their work isn't being noticed. You might also feel like this person steals credit for your work. This is what I'm getting from the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You'll work on a project together, you'll do 90% of it, they'll do 10%, and then they'll take all the credit for it. Or, like I said, with this person who tries to pretend that they're an empress, you'll be supposed to work on a project together, and they'll expect you to do the whole thing. They'll boss you around the whole time. You're doing all the work, and then they'll come in at the last minute and steal all the credit for it. With the star here, this person wants to be seen as the star at this job. They do not like the competition. They do not like anybody else to receive any praise or recognition for their work. They want to be the only one that gets praised. They want to be the only one to receive any recognition. With the Hangman here in the reverse, they're trying to keep you stuck in this situation. They don't want you to get ahead. And then with the Four of Wands here, this is about building a stable foundation. They don't want anybody coming in and stirring the pot. They want to be seen as the one who's like, what's the word I'm looking for? They want people to see them as the glue that's holding the whole business together. If this is an office that you work in, or any kind of situation where you work, they want to be seen as the glue that's holding the company or the office together. They don't want anybody else taking credit for anything. Now with marrying for money out here, let's see what this is all about. Why is marrying for money out here? Okay. We have the Hierophant in the reverse, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, this person is money hungry. They try to use their position. They don't have any actual authority, but they try to pretend like they do. With the Hierophant here in the reverse, this is somebody who tries to lord over other people, but they don't actually have any authority over their coworkers. And then with the Five of Pentacles here, they're worried about being left out in the cold if they're not top dog. This strikes me as like a mentally and emotionally damaged individual. They feel like if they're not on top, then they're being left out. And they have a scarcity mindset. We saw scarcity tactics come out here. So they're terrified of that Five of Pentacles of being left out in the cold, and they'll do anything to get ahead because they want to make sure that they're top dog in every situation. And then under ignoring, we have Justice come out. So you're ignoring this person at the moment. You're unbothered. We see unbothered here. Whatever they tried to do to you backfired. Now they're receiving bad karma for this. And then with the ignoring here and the Justice, you might be ignoring them. Your boss might be used to their behavior. Like they might see them as someone who's reliable, that they can depend on from their standpoint, and not even be looking at the drama that this other person causes in the workplace. They might have lost other good employees because of this person, but they feel like they can depend on this person. So they just ignore all the bullshit that this person pulls with their coworkers. But they're aware of the way this person behaves. They're aware of this person's bad reputation. With the sun coming out in the reverse, this is somebody who is depressed, has anxiety. So you're just kind of like looking at them as like an annoying gnat buzzing around your head like a mosquito. You're trying to ignore this person. You're trying to be unbothered by this person. Okay, now under Boss Daddy, we have the King of Cups. So this could be this boss that you have. I feel like your supervisor or your boss, they know the drama this person brings. They're well aware of it, but they're just not wanting to be bothered. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to get into the drama of this situation. They don't want to be burdened by this. They just would rather overlook it with this Fool here. He's just like not paying any attention to what's going on around him, ready to just walk right off this cliff. So this boss, he's well aware of what's going on, but he's turning a blind eye to it because he doesn't want to deal with the burdens of getting mixed up in this drama. With the Page of Cups out here, this is about somebody who is emotionally immature. So this boss, he might or she might, I feel like they know what's going on. They know what the situation is, but it's not worth their effort to get involved. They'd rather just not deal with this. They might feel like you're a good employee. This other person is a good employee, even if they're not. But they just don't want to get in the mix of the workplace drama. But they're well aware of it. Now, why is crying over you out here? I'm assuming this is this karmic friend who's crying over you because whatever they had planned for you did not work. It was ignored. They thought they were going to ruin your reputation. Everybody kind of just blew it off and ignored it. That was the Justice here. They're upset about it, that what they were trying to do, trying to give you a bad reputation, everybody's just ignoring them. They know what they're like. They don't care. That's their justice, is nobody's taking them seriously. And they're pissed about it. Why is crying over you out here? Okay. Yeah, you've got your boundaries up against this person now with the Queen of Swords being here. You've got your sword up to this person. You're well aware of what they're like now. You're not falling for it anymore. Ace of Swords, you've gained mental clarity on this situation. With the Three of Cups here, this person, whatever they were trying to do, whatever situation they were trying to put you in to get you into trouble or make you lose your job or promotion, didn't work. I'm seeing this Three of Cups here, this is celebration. So I have a feeling this person had run-ins with other coworkers in the past, and whatever they tried to do to you blew up in their face, backfired. Other people are sitting here laughing and gossiping about it. They think it's funny that this person finally got what they deserve for being a backstabbing little two-faced liar. With the Six of Wands here, you're going towards victory and success. This situation is not going to hold you back. It's not going to ruin your reputation. Everybody's just kind of like, oh, that's them, taking it with a grain of salt, not really paying it any mind. It's not going to dampen your possibilities for promotion or a raise. Because people know with this Ace of Wands, people know what this person is like. They've dealt with it before. It's not going to hold you back. People are kind of just laughing at them and talking about them because they're a jealous, conniving piece of shit. You're still going on to victory and success with the Six of Wands here. You're too busy winning. You're unbothered by this person. Okay, tell us more about too busy winning. Why is too busy winning out here? Okay. All right, we have the Six of Cups. This is about, usually it's about memories, nostalgia, things like that. So you're not going to let this hold you back. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, whatever they were plotting and planning to try to steal your pentacle away did not work. Your ships are coming in. This isn't holding you back. It's not stopping you. It's not going to stop your money from coming in. Your ships are still coming in. You're still making progress. You're still moving forward. Three of Pentacles is here. You're still collaborating with your other coworkers. Everybody's kind of known at this point not to pay this person any mind. This stalemate that they tried to put you in with this Two of Swords here, it didn't work. It blew up in their face. Them trying to deadlock you and hold you back, it didn't work. It blew up in their face. You're too busy winning. You didn't let this affect you. You're moving forward with the Knight of Wands here. You're taking positive movement forward. And with the Moon here, everybody knew that this person was just selling a pack of lies. You're not the first person they've done it to. You won't be the last. Okay, why is unbothered out here? Why is unbothered out here? So this person has a bad reputation as being a liar, a drama starter, troublemaker, somebody who's conniving, will do anything to get ahead. Nobody's taking anything they say seriously. This is pissing them off. It's not going to hold you back. It's not going to stop you. I mean, being in the energy of having to work with this person every day is probably not great. We did see the strength come out. It's going to take strength because you probably want to pop this person in the mouth. But don't let them stop you. Okay, we have the King of Wands here. This is somebody who sees the big picture, overcomes adversity. So whether you're a man or a woman, this is you. This is your energy. You see the big picture. You're overcoming adversity. You're not going to let this person stop you. You're unbothered by them. Let's get more. King of Swords, you see the truth about this person now. You see Seven of Cups in the reverse. You see through their illusions, their bullshit. Seven of Cups is about options, possibilities, but it's also about illusion. So everything this person was saying to you was all lies, all bullshit. You see that now. You've gained the mental clarity in the situation. You've put your boundaries up against this person. You're unbothered by them. You see the big picture. You're moving ahead. You're overcoming adversity. Let's just get a couple more on the overall situation. So this person is really mad that their lies didn't work. You're here in your Eight of Pentacles energy, putting in the hard work. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to reap the benefits of your hard work. This person isn't going to be able to bring you down. They're going to get their karma. If they're not getting it already, like right now, everybody's like ignoring them, not taking them seriously. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands here, which is all about competition. So they're trying to compete with you. It's not working. We have Judgment here. So judgment is being called on this person, which you've already seen. With this bad karma out here. So judgment is being called on this person. They're receiving bad karma. And then with the World here, this is about the closing out of a cycle. So you might find out this person might end up actually losing this job. They try to cause all kind of chaos and trouble for you in this workplace. They try to compete against you. Judgment's being called. They're getting bad karma. With the cycle closing out, I really feel like they're going to end up leaving this job soon. They're either going to leave, quit, or they're going to get fired. Let me see. Let's get one more. I'm going to take the bottom of the deck energy. They're hanging on with the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who's greedy. They have a scarcity mindset. We did see scarcity tactics out here. So this is somebody who's greedy, trying to hang on to money. They have a scarcity mindset. Like really, as awful as these people are to deal with and work with, you almost feel bad for them because they have like this desperate kind of energy. Like, I don't know what their home life is like, what their childhood was like, to put them in this kind of energy towards other people, especially people that you're just working a job with. It's like they have this insatiable need to be top dog. With the Eight of Cups here in the reverse, I feel like they're getting fired. This person's going to end up losing their job. Because you're unbothered. Judgment is being called here. Cycle is closing out. Now with the Eight of Cups here in the reverse, they don't want to walk away. They're going to be forced to walk away. This with you might have been the last straw in a long line of these situations. With this person, your boss that's here might have put up with this in the past and lost multiple good employees due to this person and their conniving ways. And the situation with you might be the last straw. So I feel like this person is getting bad karma. And also, if they're over here crying and hurt and upset because what they tried to do to you didn't work, They might just end up snapping on you or snapping on the boss. Be careful being around this person, because whatever they tried to do to you didn't pan out, it didn't work. Now they're really pissed about it. They might end up snapping and doing something drastic at work, um, and getting fired over it. That's what I feel like. So just try to stay away from this person and avoid them as much as you possibly can. Just keep everything professional. Don't talk to them unless you absolutely have to. Just try to keep your distance. Give them a wide berth. Stay away from them. Um, I feel like eventually things are going to boil to a head and this person is going to get fired and lose their job. So that's the reading. If you liked it, if it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe. We'll catch you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye bye.